Hi everybody, just wanted to come today to show you a tutorial of how to get this hairstyle. It's like my buns and twist video, but one of my subscribers wanted me to do it on my regular hair without the twist in. So I will show it first and then I'll do a quick tutorial of how to do it. Okay, so this is it from the front and the back. And I will show you how to do it. Okay, I'll be right back. Hi. Okay, so what you do is you start your hair just out. I took it out so that I can show you how to do this. So this is probably going to be like the fast, sloppy version, but I'll try to be as neat as possible, but it's just to show you how to do it. Basically, all you're going to need after you wash, detangle, whatever you want to do to your hair, a hair tie. This one's been stretched out a little while, and some bobby pins. Okay, what you do, if you want a side part or a middle part, doesn't matter, however you want to do it. Part your hair and you pick a side to start on. Usually I do the smaller portion side first, and on this one I flat twisted it. So there's two techniques to do it. You can kind of just roll back like that, or you can actually take the hair and make it real kind of tight to your head. So in the version that I just showed you, what I did was I flat twisted one side and then I just rolled the other side. So for this side, take like two pieces of hair. I'll do it like this. Actually, you take one piece of hair and then you take the under piece, you raise it up like that. And then this piece of hair, you pull it down, and then you push it. Okay. It's easier to show than to explain, but I'm gonna try to explain it too. So you have your piece of hair, and then with your writing hand, I guess, because this is my right hand, you take your back hair and you pull it down. And then you wrap it around with your fingers. You grab your hair and then you just pull. And then every piece of hair you pull a little bit in and you keep pulling it over. It's kind of like braiding. And you just keep making sure that this hair is being pulled in and then it's being pulled down so that it doesn't get all poofy, because you want it to look neat. I actually just came from a job interview and this is how I wore it. Then after the job interview I went to Subway, and this girl in there who was making my sandwich was like, "Man, you're like the third person with that hairstyle." So she's like, "I want to try to do my hair like that." And yeah, so people like it. But right now you can kind of see when I do like this that it has like the braid effect kind of thing going instead of just the smooth effect. So you keep going till you get all the way in the back, and you would have your brush here so you can detangle, you know, but I'm just doing this real quick for you. And you go back into the middle of your head, and then when you get to the back, you pin it with the bobby pin. And my hands are a little greasy right now. Okay, so you just pin it so that it doesn't come apart while you're doing the other side, but you kind of just leave that alone. Now for what I showed you in my video, this is what I'm gonna do. Or you can do the same thing to the other side, but this is just the other half of the way of doing it. But this is also what I did, if that makes sense. So instead of doing the braid pattern looking one this way, it's not really a braid, but you know, the flat twist looking one, you just start at the top, same thing, but instead of grabbing the hair to force it to go over, just kind of bring everything to the front and to the side, whichever direction you're going. You take it, you turn it, and you keep bringing it, and you kind of just keep rolling. So it's a little, it's not as tight as the other side, but that's kind of the effect you want. So you just keep rolling backwards, but you're always pulling hair into it. So you keep rolling. And you can do this to both sides if you want, but this is just how I chose to do it. So you get a different look. And that's kind of like a swooped up look instead of the pattern. We'll call it a pattern. So you get two different looks. So keep that going back. And this is actually very neat for what I expected, and it's taking me a lot less time to do than it actually took me to do what I just showed you. So that's interesting. So you pin it. Okay, we're pinned, right? You take the rest of your hair while it's pinned and you just pull it into a ponytail. Okay, now what I did was I separated my ponytail into two parts and twisted both parts. So I'll show you that real quick. Now you can do this as many or as few as you want. If you just want to pin it around, you can, like I showed in the other technique. But you take, for what I'm doing now, you have two twists. So you take one and you make it the top. So you take it, if I can get this bobby pin open, and then you wrap it around the top of your hair like that. So you take it from one side and go to the other side and you pin it. Okay? Take your other twist and you wrap it the other direction and you pin it. So you have one going on the top and one going from the bottom. And normally I would be doing this in a mirror, but you know, from there you just keep pinning. And if you don't like anything like this, you would pin it down. But for time's sake, I'm just going to leave it and just pin that. And you come up with the twist and buns. And it's really, I think I have hair in my mouth. Yes, I do. But it's really that simple and quick. So if I was going to wear this out, I would pin that down right there. But other than that, that's basically the hairstyle. So I'll put some pictures in, show you, and have a good day. Hope you enjoyed it.